May 19th, 2017. It's about 7 o'clock. It's like 12 hours later. I just made that video called National Planes Day Off. So, it's about chemtrails and contrails. And here's my phone again. Anyway, man, I think you can see those up there. So those have been up there for about an hour. That crap too, if you can see it, I think you can. And then definitely this shit over here. So, it happens at sunset. Typically it happens at sunrise, way more than at sunset than it does at sunrise. And I showed you the west sky earlier. You know, there was no plane trails, whatever you want to call them, up there. But those aren't clouds, man. I mean, I guess you can call them clouds, but they're not real clouds. I think somebody would be hard-pressed to point out a real cloud these days. They just don't seem to be around like they used to. See how they're all long and rolling, broken up? White, blue, white, blue, white, blue. All the way across here. And see, they just start smearing out, man. It's just a mucky mess. That's really pretty crappy looking in the sky, man. It's just huge. And look at that. See, I mean, it's only around the sun. And if they're doing that because of radiation, you know, good for them. At least they're seem to be doing something good for us. Doesn't seem that way usually. I don't know what else they'd be doing that for. You know, some people think they're hiding the planets up there. Lots of different reasons. Some people think they're trying to kill us with those things, but it's usually on blue days like this. It's usually just around the sun. Maybe at sunrise, usually at sunset. Some days not even then, but usually, as far as I know and see it, it's almost always at the sunset. I propose that light right there, that's white. You know, when I was a kid, I'm 42, I colored the sun yellow. I ask a lot of people that question, what color do you remember coloring the sun when you were little? They say yellow. Younger guys say white, because it's white now, with that yellow ring around it. So that there's either something very wrong with our sun, or that's a spotlight. You know, they have had patents since the 60s, NASA has. And Germany just admitted and showed theirs, if that's even real, which it looks real, but who knows, that they're going to put it up in the air, and that it can focus an 8-inch beam from however many hundreds of miles are up in the sky. You know, they're not going thousands, it's just hundreds. And it would melt aluminum. And why would they do that? I don't know. But I think this is what's killing the coral reef, man. It's frying the coral reef, and it's bleaching it and killing it. At least that's what they say, all over the Pacific Ocean. So anyway, so here's the rest of the sky. It's pretty blue, except for these little wispy things, man. Just wisp after wisp after wisps. Okay, and I think I can zoom in on those. There's a couple chemtrails in there too, like 3 of them. I can't see, man. I can't tell if it is or not. Yeah, there's one right under the sun right now. Real skinny one. Yeah, there it is. So that'll turn big. It'll just get wider and wider, and it'll turn into this crap right here. These long rolling clouds. Most of the time. Sometimes it looks like it's growing up and down, like it's spilling out. It's kind of weird too. Kind of like that, but a little bit different. I'm sure you've seen it in the sky. I mean, if you look up, you had to have seen it, man. Whether you believe it's a chemtrail or a condensation trail that seems to last for hours and expando, huge-o, into the sky-o, and covered up like that, man. It's crazy. That is fucking crazy. It wasn't like this when I was a kid. Not 25 years ago, man. Not 20 years ago, and who knows before that. I've been seeing a lot of videos, or have, where they're showing them from 2000, 2004, big time since 2010 to now. I just noticed them 2 years ago, barely 2 years ago. I didn't see them, but somebody pointed them out to me. You know, and that's all it took. That and looking and watching the skies. And it's, I mean, it's kind of obvious, you guys. They call it cognitive dissonance. And it's just some people ain't gonna see it. You know, grandpas, grandmas, 80-year-olds, they've been around a long time. And, you know, I'm sure this wasn't like this back then. And a lot of them don't want to admit it, or they just don't remember looking up. They can't say for certain. Some of them are vehemently saying that you know, those are chemtrails. That wasn't in our skies, and it pisses a lot of people off. But a lot of people just don't. They just don't see it, or they just can't admit it. I don't know. So, anyways, I wanted to show you that there's chemtrails. It's about 7 o'clock. Again, that video earlier was from, I think it was like 5:30 in the morning, and there was not anything in the sky. Here we go again, one more time. All those wisps. Slow down. There's a long one down there, spread out, and see, those are spread out now. I think at the beginning of this video they're not that wide. Maybe I'm wrong. Come back over here. So anyway, guys, let me turn down the ISO and see what it looks like over there. It'll let me zoom in like that. Anyways, have a good day.